She stood on the runway, her chest rising and falling quickly, eyes burning as she fought to keep her composure. The lights were hot. The silence after the judge's critique echoed louder than any words. I just think your attitude is a problem, the judge had said, sharp and unblinking. The comment didn't land softly. It sliced through the tension in the room like shears through silk. The contestant, a talented designer named Renee, had been a standout from the start. Her work was bold, unapologetic, full of emotion, and so was she. Passionate, driven, sometimes a little defiant, but never disrespectful, she insisted. And now here she was, standing before the panel, trying to explain her point of view without letting the tears fall. I'm not trying to be difficult, she said, voice cracking. But I poured everything into that design. I didn't sleep. I missed a call from my mom. I haven't eaten since yesterday. And to hear it's not enough. That I have an attitude problem. One of the judges shifted uncomfortably. Another watched closely, arms crossed, lips pursed. But the one who made the comment, celebrated fashion editor Miranda Voss, remained unmoved. She tapped her pen once on her notepad and said, "You're not the only one who's exhausted, Renee. This industry doesn't reward excuses. It rewards results." Renee's shoulders tensed. She nodded barely. "Got it," she muttered, but her expression said otherwise. Backstage, the other designers watched in uneasy silence. Some exchanged glances. A few whispered. One rolled her eyes. "She's always so defensive," someone said. "Like she's the only one who's sacrificing." But others weren't so quick to judge. Malik, another frontrunner in the competition, leaned forward and said quietly, "That was harsh. I've seen her work overnight just to get the details right. It's not about attitude. It's about heart." As Renee walked off the runway, her face cracked. The cameras followed her closely as she stumbled into the green room, barely making it to the corner couch before burying her face in her hands. "I'm so tired," she whispered to no one. "I just wanted them to see me." Producer Jennifer came in quietly, crouched beside her, and handed her a tissue. "It's okay to feel it," she said gently. "You don't have to be bulletproof." Renee didn't respond right away. She dabbed her eyes, took a breath, and finally asked, "Do you think I'm a problem?" Jennifer hesitated. "No," she said carefully. "But this is a pressure cooker. Anything less than total diplomacy gets read the wrong way. You're strong, but they expect soft edges around that strength." Outside the room, the judges were still deliberating. Miranda stood firm. "She's talented, but she's not a team player. When we give her feedback, she reacts instead of reflects. I think she just cares too much," designer-turned-judge Elena offered. "I saw some real brilliance in that jacket. The structure was risky, and it paid off. Maybe we coach her instead of crush her." Miranda didn't blink. "We're not here to handhold." Backstage, the other contestants filed in, some offering awkward support. Malik patted her shoulder. "You okay?" Renee nodded, though her voice was hoarse. "I will be." "That look was fire," he added. "Don't let the politics kill the art." She gave him a small, grateful smile. "Thanks." The next challenge briefing was just an hour away. No time to spiral, no time to lick wounds. In the workroom, Renee kept her head down, sketching fiercely. Her concept was darker this time. Armored silhouettes, layered textiles, a touch of rebellion. She was designing her armor, literally and metaphorically. As the hours passed, the camera captured her transformation. Silent determination, fewer words. Deeper intent. She sewed like she was sculpting truth with every stitch. Meanwhile, word of the confrontation spread beyond the set. Online forums lit up after the preview aired. Some viewers sided with Miranda, claiming Renee's reaction proved the judge's point. Others rallied behind the designer. "Let black women feel and still be brilliant," one tweet read. "She's not an attitude problem. She's emotional labor in motion." The divide became part of the storyline, the controversy breathing new life into a season already buzzing with talent. The runway show that followed was electric. Renee's model stepped out in a look that felt like vengeance wrapped in velvet. A structured corset, oversized lapels, and heavy stitched sleeves that resembled battle-worn leather. It was a statement piece, a silent retort. When it came time for critique, Miranda was the first to speak. This, she said, gesturing at the garment, is undeniably powerful. Renee raised her chin. But Miranda continued, I still wonder what it would be like if you channel this power and let a little vulnerability into the work.